Bacillary. Singapore menace, NATO, Stabber Fleet, Naglfar, Basilisk, Drake Fleet is no go. AFK top Vietnam, domination 85, Revelation, Avatar, aboarding the capital. We didn't like the Sino, it was always burning since McColl's been learning. We didn't like the Sino, no we didn't like it, but we tried to blab it. Industry invention, miners in it ain't our best scroll margin, G to market trading. Armor, faction, warfare, name, syndicate, fleet of doctrine, fake, not purple shooting. No time to evac, goons driven out of date. Big country's gone away, still has so much more to say. We didn't like the Sino, it was always burning since McColl's been learning. We didn't like the Sino, no we didn't like it, but we tried to blab it. Yeah, there's incursion, Russian game is back again, riding dead complex, paying for a subway flex. $2 local scam, a contract for a foolish man, loyal and non-spinal band, Britann's new master plan. RTers, trillionaires, money moves, renters, coalitions, bit of heads, diplomats standing set. It's the lockers on the gates, high sec underwater days, the embassies, casino wars, I can't take it anymore. We didn't like the Sino, it was always burning since McColl's been learning. We didn't like the Sino, but we need it, we'll still burn on and on and on and on and on and on and on. We didn't like the Sino, it was always burning since McColl's been learning. We didn't like the Sino, no we didn't like it, but we tried to blab it.
Hey everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Push to Talk. I want to welcome everybody to the show, and we have Paramedic who is back again today. So say hey, he's very excited to be here.
Look how excited I am.
He's in his favorite study.
That's right. He's lounging today.
Miss Warden has repositioned himself in his broadcast central area, so
it's a whole new building.
A whole new building. There you go. And we have Urandus back. How you doing, Urandus?
I'm doing good. I'm coming from my mother's basement.
Your mother's basement. That's
Live from his mother's basement.
Live from his mother's basement. This Sunday.
You know, nothing triggers people like Keepstar.
Oh, yeah.
And
Keep
looks
stars. I'm against them. Fuck them. Burn them all down.
Screw them.
Okay. This is for anyone's interested.
Yes.
We're interested in the big hot fight in HiSec. We've got 22 minutes on the clock before the Keepstar becomes vulnerable.
I'm sorry.
Test is looking 300.
Hot fight.
Yeah.
In HiSec. Where is
Absolutely. In the perimeter, the Tranquility Trading Tower.
No, I mean HiSec.
It's that place that you start off with because they haven't created the game, so you can start in Delve.
The newbie area. Okay, I got you.
When they update the game, so you can just choose to start in Delve. And then,
right, the newbie dungeon.
I finally found Pandemic Horde to set their standings, and we have one person in local.
That is fucking off. That is a huge fight for HiSec, as I understand.
Is it really?
Yeah,
One
dude.
guy?
Yeah,
Even
one
guy.
guy.
Yeah, one guy. Yeah. The so we have wilds and perimeters. You know, anybody who's over there in Jita, that's just one hop away. I really should have asked you about that because I probably could have put a camera right there.
I didn't know if I was able to get back. That's the thing.
Can I just quickly ask something, or
Mhm.
quickly just comment something about paramedic? Yes,
Oh.
you did actually say your name right. Like, as much as you may not have missed that. May not
I
have seen
appreciate that. I love that. And I
So-
thank
Paramedic.
So I realized something. The way that you have your background set up.
Uh-oh.
If you ever have the option or the possibility of making your own like custom kind of chair for your for your computer,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
make sure that you have the back as basically a massive shield, like that
I should. That would be
like the
sick.
military shield. That would be amazing.
Super sick. That is what I'm aiming for here. I need to put arms
Iron
on this so
Throne.
I can be like, my
Iron
big
Throne, but instead of swords, it's just that shield.
pens and paintbrushes.
I love
Right?
it.
Mm-hmm.
It does look really good when you lean back and it's kind of like centered and yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Toes into
Looks
my
badass,
chair
man.
here. Toes into my chair.
I love it. I love it. I want a chair like that now too.
It's very firm leather. That's why it doesn't imprint. You know,
got it.
I can understand that. Yeah.
space leather. Space leather. Let's see.
It's from all of those livestock that you have.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Space livestock.
Somebody was asking in chat, what do we have? 36, 37 keep stars in Delve? What the hell is it?
We have 36.
36.
Is that
Oh, did
all?
Merchie drop another one?
Holy shit. Apparently.
People just drop them. I mean, I saw one on the market. I realized that we have too much money about.
A year ago?
It must have been about 8 months ago when I was just hanging out in 1DQ. I think I was like building a Noctis or something very poor. And I saw somebody put up a contract for a star for like 200.
Did it get filled?
And I was
So that-
like, I was like, well, that's where we're at. We're just, it was like a ratting keep star or something. I'm not sure. Just.
So we're Russian doll nesting keep stars inside of keep stars now.
Yes.
Are we-
Oh,
That's where
yeah.
we're at. That's where we're at. We're putting keep stars up across from each other so that you have an instant warp off of your keep star to your keep star.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hey.
they said,
Kane-
hey, Yeah, go for it, man.
Oh, yeah. Kane
Yes.
just resubbed
Yes.
for 46 months to the channel.
Just,
Thank you very much.
just to call me out.
And he
Yeah.
said, hey, paramedic, any chance I can get my apostle back? I contracted to you in 6 RCQ back in September.
See how that one- he caught me the one time I was logged in. You know, as a Goonwaff member, I never log in, so he got me on the show. That's dedication.
You know, in Delve, we have keep stars like they're a bowl of frickin' jelly beans.
Yep.
Update on Pandemic Horde. I found 3 of them next door in Jitter. No visual on an actual army.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course you wouldn't find an army. Why would an army be able to go out into space? You know, they would need oxygen masks.
We have those.
Yeah, I think you can get them. They probably still have some suits left over from Dust 514.
Yeah,
So
that's
is anybody going to be allowed to have a keep star over in Perimeter or Parameter, whatever the fuck?
Perimeter.
Perimeter.
I think as long as we allow it, there's allowed to be a keep star.
No, there
Because
you
we've proven we can kill keep stars with battleships. So
Now we need to ask the most purely loaded question in all of Eve.
go. Shoot.
Is there anywhere in the game safe from the goons?
Apparently
Yes,
not.
there
This
is.
guy got me on the damn show to hustle me. There's no place safe. Lord.
This like the rock cried out, no hiding
proven-
place.
We've proven we can invade Lowsec. We've proven that we own Nullsec. We've proven that wormholders aren't safe. And now, unfortunately, HighSec is doomed. What's
Well,
next?
I would argue that
The only,
init
the only place, the only
proved-
place safe for goons, or the only place safe to not get completely, destroyed by goons is being goons.
To be
No.
honest, though, I think 1DQ1 is actually quite dangerous,
How
especially.
come? I was setting that up for a segue into, Yoranda's doing his usual bit.
Okay,
And
sorry.
if you want it, and if you were to be safe, if you wanted to be safe from goons,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm fairly certain there's certain corporations in goons
Oh,
that
no,
you can
no.
join, right?
McLeod,
I
don't
didn't
know
want
what
to
you're
actually talk
talking
about that. I wanted to talk about the stupidity of certain people.
one at a time, guys. Go ahead, Miss.
The stupidity of certain people taking random fleet invites. Say no. Say no to
No.
random fleet invites on the undocked after 1DQ1 Keepstar. Just say no.
I will
Someone's
never-
inviting me to Fleet. They obviously want to be my friend.
That's
That's
right.
so rude to just say no like that.
Just say no. Just if it says, "Would you like to join a fleet?" say no, because if you say yes, your warp drive engine is going to magically start working, and since you're already going at maximum velocity, you will warp off to sudden death.
Okay, but Mist Warden,
Yes.
should a person in a freighter accept a fleet invite during Burn Jita events?
Yes. If you are in Jitter and you are not part of Goons War Imperium, you should accept those fleet invites. Absolutely.
Because we're trying to give you escorts, right, out of the system
Yes,
safely, because we
because,
appreciate that you're flying the correct shiny ship.
Also, that allows us to get on top of you with our webbers, so we can warp you away faster with a dual invite.
Oh, of course.
The
But
thing
this is
is,
a
it's a benefit for both of us because if you're in Fleet and you web somebody, you don't get concorded. So
no.
They're trying to help you get off, the station or the Stargate that you're on faster. So just accept the invite and they'll help you out because they don't want to get concorded trying to help you out.
Speaking of not getting concarded, didn't the goons send a friendly war request on a certain other group? Didn't we declare war on? Was it Potomac Horde or was it NC Dot we declared war on?
We just declared one in CDOT and Pandemic Horde.
Right.
I'm wondering whether Power has actually seen something that's shocked him to the core because he looks like.
No,
shocked
I'm
right
just
now.
I'm just trying to sort out this. I've been called out on air. I'm just hustled.
You're just getting that
He doesn't
apostle
appreciate
to.
that you called out on air. You've broken Mist Warden.
That's okay.
You've just broken him.
Duck's out there wondering where the hell Newbie is. I'm like, I don't know.
Slaughtering something, I don't know.
He's over.
He's making breakfast.
He's using his.
making breakfast.
He's having bacon, drinking straight out of his kegerator. He's doing something out there.
So you just blend the bacon up so it's like a syrup drink and add it to his coffee.
You know,
he likes
people
to distill his coffee and his fresh bacon. Not his coffee, his moonshine. He likes to distill his moonshine through his
moonshine.
bacon.
No, I can say factually he's got a nice little kegerator there filled with Yingling beer.
Ooh.
So, Joe Blicky,
Yingling.
paramedic, is quiet.
What happened now?
What are you drinking there? A little hot chocolate, a little hot cocoa?
Little coffee in my failing New York Times mug.
This is my Snow Days mug. I don't know where it came from.
drinking a little-
I don't know how it got here. And we haven't had any snow, so I'm sad.
So, I mean, if New York Times are failing, their mug seems to be fairly solid.
That's true.
If anything.
It's not hard to make a mug, though.
That's true.
Just look at you. You're a mug every day.
Wow.
So what's the so how many minutes till the Keepstar?
We're on 12 minutes right now,
12
and
minutes, 12
I've
minutes.
seen 4 Pandemic Horde people in local. Local is 777 at the moment. is still primary to the odd post from test. So I don't think they're going to come.
So
for our second loaded question, sorry, how long until Jita 4.4 becomes under siege?
I don't think you can do that.
no, nobody sieges. No, nobody blows anything up in Jita 4.4. I mean, no.
I mean, you're not even allowed
the
to
money
put down any
maybe.
keep stars.
Zentrum BL is not fail cascading. That was kind of a joke.
Yes, that was totally a joke during Elo Knight's 13th.
Oh, look at this damage
13th
control. No, they're done.
hiatus.
They're over. They're finished.
The fact that he had to keep
Quit.
pinging people to tell them, guys, we're not disbanding right now. Maybe in a month's time, but not right now.
Right, guys. I still have to get a bunch of contracts back from people before, quit entirely.
I mean, Black Legion comes back every single time. We might as well call whenever. We might as well just change Elo Knights to Abaddon the Failure and name all of the times that he resurrects Black Legion into Black Crusades. Because at this point, it's just becoming a meme that doesn't go anywhere.
For those who do not understand that last sentence, in Warhammer 40,000 universe, there is an army called the Black Legion, led
Nerd.
by Abaddon the Despoiler, who has done 13 Black Crusades, and the 13th one was very, very successful, and everything died.
Nerd.
I'm just saying, Goons have basically went on like a 40k thing where we were trying to name literally everything out of something 40. So if you're not caught up with that, you should catch up on 40. Because I'm getting excited for BFGA 2 for some reason.
It actually looks good, that game.
It
The
does.
side topic into a new thing.
I'm kind of disappointed they've removed a lot of the customization from the last one, but you know what?
I've been told to shave my neck in local, so golf clap for the person for finding me in local and telling me.
Sadist.
Sadist.
Sadist doing a little baiting out there.
Well, Sadist. 40k is a lifestyle.
Well, I went to the open day today, so I needed to blend in as a neckbeard, so I didn't get recognized or spooked.
Yeah, like your whole style is not going to give you away or anything. No.
No,
I mean, the fact that
It's like- just the facial hair, the uncut facial hair. Okay.
So for those who don't know, I mean, so whose Keep Star is getting hit here in Perimeter, and
So
Who's coming
Test
again?
Alliance, please ignore, and Pandemic Horde are the main aggressors.
okay. So we're in the are we in the armor timer, or what are we in?
We are on the armor timer. Yeah, the shields are gone, and the armor is about to be vulnerable in 8 minutes and 35 seconds.
All right.
Test have formed some people, and apparently they've got another group of people ready to go in case it actually kicks off.
Gotcha. And we've got a sighting of 3 Pandemic Horde that are just gonna
Yes,
take it down.
they're gonna light Sinos and drop Titans.
Gotcha.
They got right.
Actually, you say sighting. I've just scrolled through local and I've seen 3 people who are Pandemic Horde.
What's a sighting?
A fight is what happens when 2 people actually engage on the battlefield. You read about it on Reddit sometimes.
Mm-hmm. By the battlefield.
Now, is that a good fight, or I'm not clear. I've never been clear on that one. That's really
A good fight is when neither side was able to bring their capital stuff, so they just have to brawl in the supers.
oh.
I mean, the subs, yeah, they weren't able to bring their capitals and their supers and their toys, so they had to brawl in just their subs. That's what makes it a good fight, because when people start dropping the Titans and the supers, they start crying because one side doesn't actually have a Titan army.
Mm.
I mean, whose fault's that?
So a couple Ravens, couple Bombers, and that's all we need. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see what's going to happen here in about a little less than 8 minutes.
7
something
minutes, by the way.
If something interesting comes up, we will certainly be telling everybody we're not necessarily streaming the fight itself.
It wouldn't be worth the effort. I don't think Pandemic Horde are going to turn up.
No, I don't think.
Call
I don't
out.
think so either.
That's a call out. That's a call out.
We're up to
Not coming.
810 in local, and it's still about 50-50 test. So they ain't coming.
They ain't coming. That's what we're saying. That's our official analyst, Mr. Wharton, live on the field of battle, giving his update. And then Zeta says they don't have the guts to show up, which is true, right? So,
Test
yeah.
person has said Pandemic Horde doesn't look to be forming either, so it's 2 against 0 because Pandemic's aren't here to actually say anything yet.
It would have been interesting though if they did actually, if they were able to get it to the final timer, because like getting it to the final timer means that all the service modules go offline, and if the service modules go offline, one of the service modules is the marketplace, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So what happens with that is it doesn't destroy everything on the market. It doesn't like kick everything off. It basically says, no, you can't buy or sell anything or list any new items. And that means that you then have to decide if you want to take down your orders and then move into another structure, because it has to repair before you can then continue to sell your goods.
So
And everyone knows.
People would still be able to cancel their orders. And
Yes,
get
you can cancel, you take your orders down and everything. What happens is if it's destroyed, your orders cancel automatically, but I think you lose something. You think there's money lost, but there's a lot of, like, when the Fortizars owned by Pandemic Horde got destroyed, everyone was like, oh my god, all that collateral risk is about to go.
Yeah, and TJ's out there saying you just out the broker fees, really. That's all there.
Yeah, the broker fees. It's like when you hit an engineering complex which has something being built, as soon as it goes into its hold timer, it just pauses it, like it's offline, and then if it's repaired, it carries on, and if it's destroyed, then that can actually drop that loot and materials. So that's always exciting. Unless CCP says no, and you don't actually get a kill mail. And then you have to do some investigating journalism to find out if a kimono was being built.
Or not.
Or not, yes.
Lamsey poses an interesting question. When will people ever see the Imperium as the good folk of New Eden? Boy, is that a good question.
Hopefully never.
Never.
But we're not the good guys, because we don't need... Eve doesn't need good guys. Because in the end of the day, Test aren't good guys for setting up the Tranquility Trading Tower. What they did is they made a business decision to put 200 odd billion ISK of asset online to then be able to make money. Because remember, if you destroy the market hubs and put up your own one, you're making the money, you're doing the transactions, you're collecting that low tax rate of only 0.3%. You know what else has an amazing low tax rate like that? AMOC.
0.3%, is that what your tax
There
rate
we
is?
go.
We have a low tax rate. We don't have a low tax rate of 0.3%. We've actually got to pay for our SRP and upkeep, but
Yeah.
I knew the plug was coming at some point.
What is your tax rate?
I think it's 10%.
Yeah, that's pretty
Our
normal.
tax rate is... I mean, most places in Goons used to be like 15%. Yeah, we're at 10%.
What's that?
So,
Hey, Sadis goes, we're not the pirates and raiders that ruin the rest of the game. There you
the
go.
minute that Goons actually start caring about the narrative war is the moment we're no longer Goons.
I was gonna I was going to do a bit of a rant and kind of say, oh, there's no good or bad people. It's much more complicated and it depends on perspective and shit like that. But to be completely honest, that's not fun. You gotta have good guys and bad guys to, have the fucking propaganda wars and shit like that. And that's the fun bit of Eve. The fun bit of Eve is to fucking, mine salt and to basically, and make like really fucking funny propaganda and all that shit. Like, I mean, Para, you're with me on this, right? You run Mini True. You fucking love propaganda. It's the fucking best part of the game, right?
Everybody is really good and cool and great, and we love everyone. And it's really disappointing to me when, for example, bad people from the Northern Coalition decide that they don't want to undock or so on, because I know that doesn't represent the true living spirit of the North, and that they really want to join the Imperium where they can fly Rorquals all day long. If that answers your question.
I mean, flying Rorquals all day long is amazing because you can build anything you want.
I just don't like it when conflict gets in the way of the mining simulator.
The mining simulator is the end game of Eve. We can all agree on.
Or in my case, the Noctis salvaging simulator. I'm absolutely broke. I don't even have an apostle anymore.
I know. I hate when
That's a good
Hey.
way.
Para, would you like to borrow my
do.
apostle? I mean, you can borrow it.
I would say, Para, like the beautification project that Goons are currently on, turning those quite sort of, quite ugly looking spod rocks into beautiful looking avatars and that kind of thing, is really coming on leaps and bounds. It's great, man.
Hey, I did want to Mirrored Wang out there, right? He says he's a new player, and if he is, he is. Let's just take it at face value, right? Is INM basically an advertisement to go turbo crabbing in Delve? I don't think so. We are obviously pretty pro Goonswarm here, right? Because we think that it's a great thing. But if you're a new enough player and you can fly the ships to kind of live in Nullsec, which I would say a minimum interceptor, right? No, come learn the game. That's really what I think happens in Goonswarm for new players.
What
We've got, we have
Turbo crabbing.
We have a catalyst approaching the Keep Star, in reenacting A New Hope approaching for its attack run on the Keep Star.
Is that a pandemic horde?
It is a pandemic horde. This is 50% of their fleet right now in local, is in this cell catalyst birding for the Keep Star on its attack run. I can see it has actually been fitted with guns. It's not in range. I think it's firing.
Has he switched
the Keep Star is firing.
Has he switched on his targeting computer?
Probably not, because he's
turn it
getting
off.
shots.
Don't use it. If there's one thing I learned,
He has just exploded.
Oh, that's very sad. That must have been.
That reminds me of a Family Guy bit of I think it's Return of the Jedi. Get ready to suck some deck.
No,
He screams in local, "At least I can shave my neck," as his catalyst is destroyed.
Damn. He came at your throat. He literally came at your throat, Mistwarden.
And I think he's already been salvaged, and the corpse has been collected already. Cool.
Nice.
Good,
nice.
effective work from Test.
Was his name Porkins? I think Sadis.
No, it was Officer Crump.
Officer Crump.
I mean, it's not hard to test, especially during that time when they were. When was that? How long ago was it in the AT tournament when they were literally salvaging the wrecks because they had no money? I think their experience from that has made them very very adept.
they've been learning from Brave their real backbone,
Oh yeah.
and their salvage game is tight now.
Sadis has renamed you, Mist.
Okay, what am I now?
You are Fallowharn, can't shave his neck, Neck Mistwarden.
Okay.
I'm here like
Ooh.
neck beard
Who are these
like
guys?
every week, and nobody bugs me. It's funny.
Who are these guys?
Oh, we got new.
You're
new
too
people.
easy to
We
pick
have
on.
Nightmares on grid.
Oh.
They belong to Wrecking Machine. But they have been blessed with the tethering, so I don't think they're a threat to anyone. We're currently on the repairer timer. We have 11 minutes 30 seconds to go, and the Keepstar will be repaired.
Mirrored Wang is well on his way to be the second coming of the Matani because he's ready to form a successful alliance. He's ready to go. New player.
I mean, it's allowed you to do what you want, and if you want to form a game, you do it.
Yep. Start talking to people. Form your corp. Form your alliance.
I mean, you've got to find people who like you and don't want to stab a knife in your back. But after you've found those types of people, then you're good.
We have a really good chat this week. Oh, who is pouring something? Is it good?
Me, I'm just going to mute
What do you got?
myself.
What do you got?
Lemon
You got
water.
Lemon water. Really?
Okay.
Really?
I'll tell you what.
That's it.
Like the one thing which is quite hard to drink straight is like room temperature, lemon flavored vodka. That's actually quite hard to drink.
Room
I
temperature?
found
That would be
that out.
hard.
Yeah, but
Flavored vodkas. Ew.
Yeah, you can get flavored vodkas. Like if you go to Vodka Revs, like Vodka Revolutions, it's a bar in the UK. I think it might be. You might have the same one in the US. I have no idea. But like Vodka Revolutions, they do a whole bunch of like different. They do like vodkas of all different like flavors and shit like that. But like I ended up randomly for some stupid reason buying lemon flavored vodka, thinking that it would be good, and it's not. It's really fucking hard to drink.
Well, if you put in a little, lemonade, you'd be just fine.
The idea was like,
Oh.
I can mix it with something happened to Para. Oh, he's
Yeah,
back.
hold on. I'm not gone. I've got a thing here, maybe.
Oh,
Ooh.
Looking for the Keepstar in your.
there you go.
In his
We're gonna-
own chair.
Our field
Yeah.
reporter doing God's work right now.
I got an old marquee here that probably needs to let's update this live because this is how, if we recall, this is how I do stuff.
This is how you do stuff. Just on the.
On the
It
fly,
is.
obviously.
But yeah, the reason why I bought the vodka was I thought that it would be easier to basically mix with Coke and not actually have a lemon, like a slice of lemon for it. It didn't work out too well.
No,
I have a
never,
friend.
Never do flavored vodkas. Just take the straight thing and just mix.
I have
Just
a
get
friend,
decent
and,
vodka.
and pretty much all she drinks is 2 shots of vodka over the rocks with the juice of entire fresh lemon on top.
Damn.
Little
I
crazy.
mean, on the rocks, it's easier to drink than room temp.
Let me see if I can if we can make Paris.
There's a whole lot. You can see these really impressive battles that EVE Online is known for. All of these sub-capital ships they exist, and they're there, and you can really see a lot of them just warping away, and it's really I'm wow, etc.
Unfortunately, for a battle to take place, we actually need another party to turn up.
I have a little counter down there that shows the attackers and defenders. That's the number of Titans destroyed. None, of course. All of these green. Oh, I'm in the core chat. Let's look at local. Okay, great. I was gonna say that's all State War Academy, which is who I fly for now. The canonical best corporation, Caldari State War Academy. They're real. That's the real shit. I do like streaming these high sec Keepstar battles because like we got full graphics here. I ain't got a potato mode shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
That is
Mirrored
true.
Wang, yes, we have more Titans than we do skilled pilots. This is a known.
It is.
Do we
it
have
is-
any
It is known.
skilled pilots?
No, we're good, Swarm. What the
I
hell?
was gonna
Goons,
say
no.
who gave us skilled pilots? What is that's
Someone did something really
Let's
bad
see.
if you're skilled and Goon.
right.
I mean, goons can't even tackle, so that's where we just drop smart bombing because you don't need to tackle if
press F.
everything's being smart bombed.
Press F to pay respects. Do something. Self-destructed his pod. You know.
I am going to.
Unfortunate.
I'm going to make the
Sad.
feed a little bigger, just so you can have a little fun with it.
We do have Officer Crump is back in local and telling us that flavored vodkas offer rich women on diets.
There we go. So,
Um,
you think we're going to get any Titans in this fight?
Unless someone builds them in the Cyton and unducks them. Mm.
Now, okay, let's give it some time. We are still only in the opening moments of this fight. We still haven't seen both sides drop their forces yet. There still could be a chance we could see some Titans.
We've got some
we've got
5 minutes
5
until.
minutes here to and if I understand correctly, they're gonna have
Oh, hang on.
a bunch
Officer
of
Crump
supers.
is back on grid. Officer Crump is back on grid. He's undocking from the Keepstar, it looks like.
Hey guys, I just need to ask a question.
Hi,
Hey,
Scythe.
Scythe, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
The fuck are y'all doing the show for? Don't you know there's a fight on?
We do. We're streaming it.
I know.
Yeah.
Why aren't you in Fleet?
Oh, he's tethered.
I'm a news media reporter type guy. Why would I ever just?
He's our embedded reporter.
Well, I'm gonna go embed some rounds from my cannons into some enemy ships. So y'all sit here and chat.
We're part of the civilian reporting team. So
And by
You're
the way,
the CNN of Eve News Media.
can I
Correct.
just say for my own part, I have a cushy directorate tier job now. I never fleet.
Yeah.
I would never actually. It's a miracle I'm logged in.
Mm.
If
So,
And that's the
um,
reason. I mean, that's the reason why he got the mini true chair.
right, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you get a chair like this. Is
Well, if you see me die on stream, just like circle it like they do at like a football game or whatever. Like you see right here is where they went wrong, and it's just me in a ship.
Right.
Like I showed up.
this is the moment they screwed up. Look at all these people. These are all neutral to me. A guy not involved. That's amazing. I know, right?
I know.
Imagine when they have to go back to show where you went wrong, they would just highlight the undock button and be like,
Yeah,
that's where you went wrong.
They do an instant replay and it slowly lets my mouse click undock repeatedly until I actually undock the fucking stupid. And it's like, right here, and then just zoom in, enhance, and it gets really fucking blurry. Yeah.
So,
That's
for anyone
because-
who is from Test that is actually taking part in operations, Pandemic Horde can tether on your Keepstar.
Look at all these people leaving. Well,
say this,
it's
did you
of
hear-
course they can. This is a free ported Keepstar. All right. And
And this
these
is
are
not-
very important, as I understand it, to Eve Online and the continuation
this-
of the game.
And this isn't a quotation marked free ported, as in it's free port, but not to the people that we don't like. It is a proper free ported.
A real free
Because you'll
ported.
take their money either way, won't you?
Living the dream, right here.
Exactly.
The free ported Keepstar, and if only you could sign
I
to
mean-
it, but
That's the
Alas.
test. That's the real test to see whether it's actually free ported. If the people who are actually actively attacking it can tether up on it, that's the true test.
Well,
Yep.
Pandemic Horde is in an active war with Test Alliance, and they put it into Shield Timer. And our good friend and longtime viewer, Officer Crump, is tethered right now on the Keepstar.
Damn.
See, it's beautiful.
Although I think Test could do a better job with their free ports. Honestly, I think any free ported structure needs to have a Sino generator within 1,000 kilometers of it, like for convenience sake. They need cyno generators. That's my only complaint. But yeah, it's the best free out there.
Should I shoot it with my mining laser? Like, should I get it on this?
Yeah,
Get
just
some
start
spots.
mining the hull.
I want to make sure I'm on the kill mail
Oh,
for
I
this
would-
armor timer.
If we could get in touch with someone who's gunning it, like it would be really cool to watch it do.
Ooh.
It can't actually
Hang on,
gameplay,
guy.
can it?
no. We've got
No,
eyes on.
Tuesday, mate.
That'd have been
Second.
really cool though to see.
It would just PDS me, and I would pop with no graphic.
I saw 2 out of 3 of the Pandemic Horde members on the Keepstar grid at one time, but he walked away.
That's a coordinated. Oh, I had to warp.
We are 1 minute 14 from this madness ending and going back to talking about something else.
I wonder if I can shoot the Keepstar and then dock at it quickly.
No, that weapons time will mess you up.
Sons of a bitch. I'm also not at war with it. I bet I would just get concorded.
You will.
That's awesome. That's great because it denies them a kill mail, which, as I understand it, is the most important.
That's
Thing.
what Pandemic Horde are doing right by not turning up.
Right? They are denying kill mails, and
You will have a little bit of Concord police like show up, which technically I think would be a non test affiliated kind of group that's actually more coordinated and more organized than Pandemic Orders right now in that system.
I mean, that's not hard to do considering we're talking about Pandemic Horde.
threes of people here right
Yeah,
now.
they'll
Just the
outnumber
logistical.
3 to
The lo-
1. Concord
just-
outnumbers everyone 3 to 1.
Yeah, the logistics alone. Oh, I was talking about Horde. I mean, to field 3 people into high sec, which is the newbie starting zone, you have to start new accounts. There's a lot that. Oh, this thing is. There's some shit is turning blue.
Yes.
It's gone into party mode.
Yes.
Citadel wide rave is currently happening on all.
The DJ has spun up.
What
Do you know what would be
songs do
cool?
we think- What songs
For,
do we think being played right now?
I'm really disappointed you can't shoot things with your mining laser.
You can shoot rocks.
Safeties. What is all this shit? Okay. Good.
Why do you
God.
have your safeties turned on? What kind of goon are you?
Well, this isn't a. This.
No self-respecting goon should have their safeties on at any point. And if you are a goon out there and you respect yourself and your safety is not currently set to
Oh
red,
no! So a curse says tracking disrupted my pod. I don't think I'm gonna get out of this jam, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one.
They're not getting concorded?
No, I shot the.
Shot the Keepstar, but he isn't in the war deck, are you? In your neutral.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely a bad person. Now I'm getting target painted now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, but I wasn't scrammed or anything. That is, boy.
oh, no.
It's unfortunate.
Shucks. Not today.
Denied.
Today is not your day to die.
No big kill mails for you on this. Check this pod.
By the way, McLeod,
Yes.
life will take care of you. Just saying. You're good. What we talked about
Okay.
earlier. Just to be completely cryptic and talk about something that nobody in the audience knows or understands, or now everybody wants to know, and we're not going to tell. So yeah.
I'm fine. I already have my.
So
my-
what's the status of the
Capabilities
Keepstar?
back.
Is it dead yet?
It's repaired.
Oh, it's
It
repaired.
it seems I tried, to reset it with my starting civilian railgun.
Yes.
It didn't do as much damage as I thought it might.
Oh, wow, yeah. Well,
Weren't able to keep
I
the
applaud
timer
you.
pause.
I applaud you for your effort.
I did try, yeah. An attempt was made.
So we didn't have like a super fleet drop on it, up in high sec or anything. So,
And I just docked at it. I just went right back into it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
There you go. Well, time to log out and never log back into this account.
Pretty much. Oh, and we're back to the normal screen.
yes,
Did
we
someone
are
just
back.
shoot
I guess
the
I should have.
Keepstars?
I should have warned you so nobody was eating a cheeseburger or anything while we were off screen. Mist never
No.
eats during the show or anything. Or
Would have been
I've been eating during a show this year. Yeah.
terribly unprofessional, actually. I think there's there's a mountain of INN policies against that kind of thing on air.
there's,
Does it cover people who actually get paid for this job?
of course, now Uranus is eating his dark chocolate stars, so he's very pleased. A little red wine with that, and you
I'll
can
tell you
be
what,
just
too.
all healthy and shit, eating dark chocolate.
My girlfriend tells me these are healthy because they only have 120 calories per 13 cookies.
Oh, they're cookies. I thought they were chocolates.
I mean, they're technically cookies because they have like little mint inside. They're more like chocolate covered crackers, but I guess
Gotcha.
that's technically a
Noisy, I didn't have a festival launcher on that account because it is a Titan alt that I have never actually started training. So it's just sitting in. It was just sitting in Jita.
That's my Jita Titan alt.
That's my Jita Titan alt. So I just
we don't train Titan alts anymore. We just skill inject.
just inject them, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't. That's why he's in. That's why it's in high
That's why
sec. So I
goons have
could buy
made-
the injectors for cheaper.
That's why goons hand Titans out for free because we don't expect our members to actually buy the Titan. We expect
Tell you what,
them
we
to-
don't hand out for free forever is apostles. We always return those in a timely manner.
In a timely manner. There's no
Uh-huh.
library fee associated with those. No.
No. Yeah, the interest on that apostle, I think I owe him a Leviathan now. It's weird.
So you better start telling Mr. Warden, or not Mr. Warden, paramedic to start getting.
Look,
I
I
mean,
my
never tell
interest,
into-
man.
All right, so we have a keep star that didn't die today,
Yeah.
but we had a noble effort to try and
Reinforce it into Hong. Yeah. There was a
Yep.
catalyst turned up 2 times.
Hero. That's the hero catalyst of the day.
Yep.
So is it bad when you might be playing not saying definite, might be playing a game that's not Eve, perhaps later after the show or something, and somebody who's in your raiding party texts you that they might be late. Is that mean games have gone too far into your life?
No, I think it means it doesn't have a mobile version yet, and it should.
No. This is just a straight text. I'll be late for the raid because my wife made me go to the gym.
Well, he wouldn't be late for the
With
raid if he could play it on his mobile because he has his mobile with him.
It could be.
yeah.
It could
See
be
what I
spinning.
mean? See what I'm talking about?
It could be
Well,
on a
that-
spin bike and
that- yeah,
You
raid.
could be on the
By the
treadmill
way-
with the
By,
radio.
by the
Yeah,
way, by the way, I fucking hate mobile games. Just so you know.
I've tried to get into and really play a bunch of mobile games, and it just doesn't work for me.
Apparently, it makes a fucking ridiculous amount of money on.
According to last week's show.
in the world. According to last week's show, who would have thought it?
Well, I think we came down to it. It's like gambling, and people.
Yeah,
have no
I have
choice.
my theories about it, and I think it's gambling and basically sort of taking advantage of people who have gambling addictions and people who are too young to understand it. Which
Yeah.
is fucking tragic if you think about it. To
I
be completely honest, that amount of
exclusively-
money being exploited out of people.
As a digital native millennial youth of this world, I exclusively play phone gacha games and am desperately hoping that CCP will someday make one. Oh, wait, they did make one. And,
And it
and
failed.
it's terrible. Oof.
Who would have thought
Yeah.
it?
You know
Who
what?
would've thought?
Why do I? This is just me, right? And maybe I'm just too old school. Why do I want to look at this teeny tiny freaking monitor, no matter how good it is, to do things when I can look at a giant monitor or many that
Because
are in front of me?
when you're on your way to
If
work,
you buy a
because you're-
modern cell phone, it's actually larger than most HD displays. Like if you get a Samsung Note 8,
Yeah.
I think it's like this big. It's literally like the size of a notebook. It's huge.
Well, Parrot, you have to understand that it can actually look larger than a 27-inch display. You just have to have it at the right length from your face.
Right? Yeah, that's the other advantage. You can
You know?
like this thing is gigantic. Good lord. I can't even focus my eyes. Yeah.
I could just take the laptop on the bus on the way to work. If I took the bus, it's got freaking Wi-Fi, so
And if you buy a shoebox, I think you can make these into VR.
Oh,
And,
shoebox,
and
shoebox,
like
and a
whatever
couple
it
of
is.
rubber bands. Is that what it
like
is?
some rubber bands, and you
Yeah.
right?
and glass.
Elastic cord. Be good.
Totally.
Just
Mhm.
a massive sweatband and just put it around the side and then around your head. There you go.
Yep.
Right. Hold on.
Doesn't Samsung have the VR sets for that? That
They
does
do.
that for you already.
Probably.
Probably.
But they're way more expensive than a headband, though.
That is true.
I put them on. I keep walking into
Or-
doors and walls.
Or
and
a
stuff in my
roll
house.
of duct tape.
Roll of duct tape.
If you really need that secure fit.
And you don't, it creates a very stylish bald line around your head too when you're done with it.
Mhm.
And you know what? It's better than some because technically you can actually turn the back facing camera on and you'll be able to see what you're doing, like where you're going and stuff.
There you go. Noisy's got it. If God wanted us to play games on phones, he wouldn't have invented laptops with Bluetooth tethering to a mobile hotspot.
Exactly.
What?
I've got it. I got it.
He's got it. He's got
I got
it.
it sorted. Yes. Yes.
Do you have infrared on that
well, this-
camera? Because you switched that
I'm
camera
extremely future right now.
Will this be coming to a Goon Swarm merchandise store near you?
Right. It's a guy from Command and Conquer. I can do that guy. This is how we can make an ad for CCP. Pearl Abyss can give me a tremendous amount of money, and I appreciate that in advance, guys. Right.
Dare I ask if
Love it,
there's
dude.
a Cloaky fax around there anywhere?
It's cloaked. It's cloaked up.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You
When the
can't.
need arises, it might decloak.
I
I have to keep it cloaked right now to hide it from my creditors.
Because they know.
I thought maybe it was
they
just
know-
the apostle you had to give back.
Well, no, because that's the apostle they know about is the one in 6RCQ. They don't know about that cloaked one. So
They don't know about the cloaky one. That's it. I gotta hide it from keep it hidden from my creditors. I do not have a cloaky fax alt right now. It was destroyed.
you can't prove anything.
You can't write it, and I didn't have any insurance on it either. It was very tragic. And I biomassed that account. It was it's.
You did the right thing.
Yeah.
He believes a Nigerian prince has it at the moment and is trying to get it out of this country. And it requires your help.
Oh,
Yeah, if anyone wants to send me several billions of ISK to help me expedite that process and pay for the contract to, send the Cloaky Alt to them, that's fine.
the Cloaky Alt.
That's a good idea.
So
I'm always here to help.
I do have
I appreciate that.
the non-Eve item of the day here. We're in our last 7 minutes or so here. So I was gifted one of the new Amazon Fire Sticks tryout. So not that my TV didn't automatically integrate is the funny thing, right? So I can't actually say this to my dad, but my phone already integrates to Amazon Prime, so I really don't.
Is that like a
But
sex toy or
no, it is a little HDMI device you stick on your TV, and it allows you to pretty much do all your stuff through Alexa for your TV.
I'd hate to know the features or what is you.
the little girl on the counter? Is that Alexa?
Yeah,
the
little girl on the counter.
Little girl who does right.
Well, she's about 8 inches high. So we started watching the Jack Ryan series. Have you guys seen that if you've got Amazon Prime Video? I will tell you, the first season of the Jack Ryan show is addicting as shit.
Without any context, I'm still assuming we're talking about porn.
No,
at this point.
No, we were never talking about porn. But in
Amazon Fire Stick, and now we've got some guy named Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan's Fire Stick, ladies and gentlemen.
Jack Ryan's Fire Stick. You're right.
8-inch Fire Stick.
The Fire Stick was Jack Ryan.
Patriot Games.
I think it's closer to about 4 inches, but who's counting?
They have ways now that the angles you can do.
The angles.
they can make it look better for the camera. Yeah.
It really works nice. It does.
Right.
Actually, you could get like a topper as well. Adds a couple of inches.
Oh, shit.
So we started binge watching that, and then my oldest son discovered Babylon 5, so we're binge watching the entire 5 years of that.
Jesus, that's gonna take a while.
Yes, it is.
And when you get to the end, it's the best thing about binging Babylon 5 is that when you get to that last season, it's a complete
cluster.
Okay. Yeah,
you're talking about season 5.
You know what annoyed me?
What?
Fairly recently, I was binge watching Battlestar Galactica on Amazon Prime, and it was great all the way to the point where it got to the last series, and they were like, "Yeah, you have to buy the last series."
No way,
motherfuckers!
Wow, that's a tremendous amount of free bait to get you.
It is.
It's huge.
Wow, I binge watched it when the entire thing was free. Wow, all over.
I just watched it on Netflix a few years ago.
The what was the spinoff from that? What do they call it?
Oh, Caprica.
Caprica, yeah.
And
last time I
movie.
checked, you had to buy that, but I actually thought that was kind of interesting. It was kind of good.
Yeah, there were some cool bits to Caprica. There were some really, really dull and kind of annoying aspects to Caprica as well, but some of the kind of cyber VR kind of stuff was really fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yep, they do that stuff in real life now.
They do.
You just
What was it?
You gotta get your merch from Goonswarm merch store to be able to be part of it.
What was it? Google had an AI that was cheating on what it was supposed to do, right? Did you guys see that article? And I don't have a link to it. I'm sorry.
I remember this. Yes, it was.
I mean, it was making appointments for people to go to hair appointments and stuff like that.
No. It was.
No,
it's not that one.
No, it was a recruitment, wasn't it?
No, it was a rendering program. It was supposed to rendering between satellite and street view. And it began cheating, and rather than doing the actual conversions that it needed to do, it was embedding what it needed to do in the images that it was storing, but the color shift was so subtle that we wouldn't notice it as humans. So, but it could do its job quicker and more efficiently. So it was just kind of cheating. And it wasn't supposed to do what it did, but it learned to do something that it shouldn't do, and that's always an interesting thing.
It solved the problem in a different way that wasn't expected.
True. That's really where it was. All right, well, let's go around the room for one last thing. We've got 2 minutes left here. Let's start with you, McLeod. He's got nothing. You got nothing.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Well, it's not what I want you to say. It's what you want to say.
I just like to say there is a limited amount of time to get into sort of like skilling your characters up with some skill injectors. I think the last day is Monday, and you have to finish off doing it at downtime. I've done a little bit. I haven't done loads. There's some people who have done an absolute ton, and they've literally like cut years, like a year and a bit, off their training time. I haven't done anywhere near that much, but I've used maybe 2 of the boosters. That's about it. But it's really it's quite useful. The only issue right now is the fact that like the injectors cost a fucking fortune. So if you have the money or the inclination, you can do it. If you have like characters on accounts that you don't care about and they still have like more than 5.5 million SP, you can potentially buy a extractor and extract and then inject.
Gotcha.
So it's still available, and if you've got the material and the inclination, go for it. It's worthwhile.
There you go. Let's go to you, Uranus.
Highsec is doomed. This is the apocalypse of Eve. The game is going to die. Amok is recruiting.
There you go. Mist?
If you're still hoping for that article about Black Legion director stealing stuff and running away, don't worry. The Mittani is reviewing it himself. And when he's giving me the green light, because remember, the Mittani writes everything on INN's website. But as soon as he's given me the green light, it will be published. Don't worry. Keep your hopes up. The meme is still alive.
The meme is still alive. We need a meme for that. That's my word.
It's a meme.
I'm throwing it over to Para over there for his last word.
We've all been talking a lot about VR technologies and so on, and I just want to remind everyone that all the diseases are created with computer. It's a very dangerous thing. These computers don't just recklessly destroy your face. All dental diseases, skin diseases, venereal diseases created with computers.
Black Death was a computer disease.
If you're addicted to cat and dog, you have a nanochip on your body.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm really trying to figure out what that black silhouette is holding in his hand. It looks kind of strange to me.
I think it's a computer.
I think it's a guy typing away.
Yeah.
Right.
You keep telling the audience that. Yeah. That's all for us.
It's 8-inch Alexa, isn't it?
You see, this is the monitor. Yeah. and then this is a gentleman sitting here, and he is getting these diseases that are all created with computer. All irritation, all types. There's some Spanish down here. I'm not even gonna try. Welcome to 2019. This kind of thing is like normal now. This is normal stuff. It just gets weirder. So
and that guy is positively sane in 2019, sort of.
Yeah, this guy's got he's I only just realized it. He's also down here, but he's off screen there. So okay, cool.
He's actually on his way to his next conference that he's doing.
Right, yeah, he's on
to spread the diseases more.
Spread diseases more. Now you'll notice that he has to have a monitor. He could just do this, and he could get all the diseases he wants.
You doing a retinal scan? What are you doing?
I'm in VR. I don't I don't know who you are. I'm playing a gacha game on my phone.
There you go. There you go.
Uh-huh.
All right, everybody.
50-inch plasma screen.
It looks like 50 inches to me.
All right, folks. That'll be all for us today. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. We appreciate it. Everybody have a great Saturday, and go find another keep star for us to kill someone. All right.
Just build it.
We've got 36, by the way.